Welcome to HGTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you niggas. All this crying going on. It's a trip. All this damn crying. What's up, Bear? All this crying. All I've been hearing today is, man, all this, man, he gotta have all of this. He has to have all this. It's all right, Chris, man. You good. He gotta have all this on his team. He gotta have this on his team. I'm like, dude, you guys were never complaining when LeBrownies was out here getting whoever he wanted. When he got all the superstars, when he got all the good role players and all the talent, you guys right here like, yeah, man, we finna be great. And it's like, dude, what is going on? What is going on? What up, Mr. KC? What's up, Andrew? What's up, the Real Zay? Appreciate it, Real Zay Money. What's up, Samurai Beast Warrior? I hope so, Samurai. I hope the Heat come out of the East. Because Florida, man, we need that bad. Orlando suck, and the Raptors ain't doing nothing right now. So, but all this crying, nobody had an issue when LeBrownies was doing this. And now all of a sudden, everybody wants to say, well, this ring don't count. We tried to tell y'all the ring last year didn't count for LeBron. But you guys was like, no, that ring count. That ring count. Why? Because it's LeBron? Because it's LeBron? It's a joke. LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay, let's be clear. What's up, Joe Cool? LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay. Let's see what LaMarcus Aldridge has been averaging so far this year. Let's look and see what LaMarcus Aldridge has been averaging this year. We're going to see, because everybody's telling me LaMarcus Aldridge is a part of this big four, which I don't understand why. LaMarcus Aldridge this season is averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. For a career, he is 19 points, 8 boards, and 2 assists. Now, let's go to Blake Griffin, because everybody telling me Blake Griffin is the next coming of whoever. Blake Griffin this season is averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. For a career, he has averaged 21 and 9 rebounds and 4 assists, which is nothing wrong with it. What's up, Love and Success? You didn't miss nothing, Andrew. Right. What's up, T. Hubbard? He said, my name's Xavier. I changed my name to P. Diddy. That's cool. Now, LaMarcus Aldridge is on this team, okay? And it's like, that's cool. LaMarcus Aldridge, to me, in my opinion, really didn't make the Nets any better than what they were. Like him and Blake Griffin right now in the point of their career, they're nothing but role players. They're not superstars. They never were superstars to me. Blake Griffin to me was a good complementary player. He never was great. He never was this dominant player. So for everybody to try to tell me that, oh man, this is cheating. This is cheating. I mean, but it's like this. LeBronies has been doing this for years. He has been manipulating the system. He has been doing his best to pick whoever he wants. This guy could pick whatever team he wants. But when Kevin Durant does it, he's a fraud. He's weak. He don't want to compete. It's like, dude, all he went after to me is 2 auxiliary players. These 2 players are basically done. LaMarcus Aldridge was practically done. I've been watching the Spurs games. He's not done nothing. All LaMarcus Aldridge right now in his career is a role player. Well, Chris, the national media, you got to understand, LeBron James for basketball is the headliner. He's Gladys Knight. Kevin Durant is the Pips. So they're not going to talk about Kevin Durant, Chris. But I understand what you're saying. I think Kevin Durant's hamstring is very serious as well. I think he probably partially tore it. And right now they're trying to get it healthy enough to basically get to they basically want to get him healthy enough so when they get to the playoffs, they can make a run for it. That's just to me. So to me, I don't know. I think these 2 moves by the Brooklyn Nets, I think it's being overrated by the media, by the fans, by the sports people. It's just overrated to me. Me personally. So, I don't know. I'm going to invite everybody in now so we could get talking. Exactly. Everybody crying. No, Chris, Otto Porter's not good. Otto Porter's in Orlando. But Otto Porter, I don't want him on the Nets. He would not fit well with the Nets. That's just me personally. I don't think he would fit because Otto Porter is not really a good defender. What's up, Joe Cool?
What up, man? How you doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to make it, man. I made it through the day. My brother called me, made sure I was all right. It was a tough day, but it's better. It got better as the day went on.
Yeah, hang in there, man. Hang in there.
Yeah, so to me, I think these moves are overrated to me. I think they're trying to make it bigger than what it is so they can have a story. And so they can be like, oh, well, KD always needs help. And I mean, to me, I see these 2 guys as auxiliary players. Like they're guys you just throw in there for like 15 to 20 minutes and then you're done. I don't really see these guys. I just really don't see these guys making a huge impact. I mean, they'll be good, but I just don't see these guys making a huge impact.
What up, fellas? What up?
What's up, Mr. KC?
Had to put that, change my avatar for the perfect shot. Look, crybaby LeBron.
Right. Yeah. Right. I was saying
it's almost like the Bulls. It's like when the Bulls added Brian Williams or Bison Dele
or Ron Harper. When they added Ron Harper, that's what it looked like to me. To me, they're just spare parts. Like I don't really. Everyone today, I was listening to Ticket. Shout out to Ticket. Oh yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to Carcino. I appreciate that, Carcino, man, for giving me shout out for my pops and stuff. I really appreciate that, dog. Much
That's
love
dope.
for real. That was for real from the bottom of my heart, man. Really, thank you, man. You've been a big part of me growing as this channel and meeting everybody because of you, man. I really appreciate it. And like I was saying, I was listening to Ticket, his stuff, and everybody was blowing this out of proportion. Oh, he got Blake Griffin in. And this one guy, I can't think of his name on it, but shout out to Ticket TV. You guys make sure you subscribe to all his networks. That man is a hardworking man.
Yeah.
And what he was saying was, to me, these picks are like I felt. Like they're just picks. Like to me, Blake Griffin is averaging 11 points this season. LaMarcus is averaging 12. LaMarcus has not been good in San Antonio. He hasn't. He hasn't really been that guy like we've noticed before. So to me, I just think they're trying to overblow this team up to be this great team so everybody could be like, well, look at what LeBron had to go against. See? And to me, it's just another excuse to put on LeBron's doorstep to say he couldn't do it. So that's how I look at it. How do you feel, Mr. KC? What you think about the two moves, LaMarcus and Blake going over there?
I kind of think they jumping the gun a little bit. Like Blake went over there and he played the other night and had, a pretty good game, but like I tell people, like Blake's got miles on that body, so he's gonna have them games.
Hey, go ahead and keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna have them games where he gonna look, like a little bit like the old Blake, but he's also gonna have them games where that age gonna show.
Yeah.
So
and it showed in the first game. It showed in the first game he played. He only had one dunk, and it's like they made that such a big story. I'm like, he only scored 2 points off a regular dunk.
Off a dunk, yes. And then I don't even see where LaMarcus Aldridge is even gonna fit in today. To me, McGee was the perfect fit for that. I think McGee would have been the perfect fit. So I don't see how Aldridge gonna fit over in there. I guess they gonna figure it out or whatnot. But
because I was talking to my brother earlier. He said, "Man, LaMarcus should have stayed in Portland with the team that they have right now." I was like, "Yeah, he probably did a lot better staying than going to San Antonio."
Right.
I guess
I didn't really like him in San
time.
Antonio either. Yeah, I didn't really care for him with the Spurs either.
I mean, he had a couple games that was okay. He scored double figures, but it wasn't a consistent thing.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's wild. Everybody just jumping on teams.
Yeah. Did you see the video that Stephen A put out? Like, where's the competition? I'm like, y'all won't scream at none of this. You gotta watch that. Y'all won't scream at none of this when LeBron was doing all this moving around.
Well, they see the writing. They starting to see the writing on the wall. This is like really affecting LeBron's ring run. So they're trying to get him all the accolades he can get because he's gonna use that as his, excuse for his lack of catching him in rings. You know what I mean? I mean, if you a true NBA fan and you follow, you obviously can see what's going on.
Right.
I mean, it don't take a genius to figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
I just don't understand this. I don't understand what all this commotion is about. To me, it was just two moves. It wasn't nothing.
Right. It was just two moves.
Doesn't guarantee a win. Doesn't guarantee a championship. People have got to get out of this prisoner of the moment crap. Like they still haven't played together. These guys have only played together 7 games. Now they're over 500 in those 7 games, but they only played 7 games to each other.
Yep. Without KD.
Right. Without KD.
Like, how's that going? They don't even know what the chemistry going to be like when they get together. And can Steve Nash maintain that? With all that when everybody's healthy, it's like, can he Can he have a system there that's gonna make it work?
I just don't trust Steve Nash. I never liked the hire. I felt they should have hired Jock Vaughn. I believe Jock Vaughn would have been a better coach in this situation because he has experience. And Jock isn't a real yeller. He's more of a talker, and a guy like that is what you need around the KD and Kyrie, because these guys are sensitive and you don't want to turn them off.
Yep.
And I think that's what happened with the coach in Atlanta, Lloyd Pierce. I think he was shouting too much, and these guys being so soft, they weren't. And then Nate McMillan is more of a calm voice. He more laid back. He mellow. He not trying to be all in your face. He's just trying to make the guys better by teaching them, by giving them the plays and putting guys in different positions. So
Yep.
Right.
Because Vaughn, won't he an assistant in Orlando? Wasn't he Orlando?
No, he was the head coach. They didn't give him enough time. They didn't give him enough time. And plus, I kept telling people in Orlando, Vucevic is not that guy. When I seen Vucevic, I said he's skilled. He can score. He can play a little defense. But he's not a guy who you would be like, that's that guy. Like he's not Tim Duncan. He's not KD. He's not Rasheed. He's not built like that. He's a guy who has to be with somebody in order to be great. That's just my opinion.
Yep.
But Jock was great. But Jock come from the Popovich tree.
Yep. Yeah, good.
And he played at Kansas. He was good.
Oh, Jock was a good player in the league. He was a good back. He came in and did his job. And they don't want to give him no respect. They don't want to give him they didn't want to give him the job. And I'm like, dude, like y'all should have, because KD, from their impression, they thought Jock was gonna get the job. Like KD and Kyrie thought that. And I thought that would have been better than giving it to Steve Nash, who ain't proved nothing in the coaching ranks.
Right. Exactly.
Yep. And and I bet the NBA ratings are still down. The ratings are still down. Nobody's really watching the game like that.
They are.
They're trying to, I guess, change stuff to make it, like it is now. I mean, it's not gonna get no better, man, than what it is.
Exactly.
The thing with the NBA is the NBA has to start promoting the teams. You have to promote your teams. Once you promote your teams, now you can promote your talent. Because if you're just promoting your talent or the one guy and you're not promoting the teams and those around, the NBA is gonna be like when Jordan retired. The league was dead. If it wasn't for Allen Iverson, Kobe, Pennies, and them, the league would have been dead in the water. So if they move on from LeBron, I really believe the league will be a lot balanced. I believe the league will be ran better. And I believe there won't be none of that collusion like he's been doing. Because remember, the year that he traded for AD, he was rubbing it in everybody's face. I'm going to get AD. And it was respectful.
Yeah, he was. He tried to gangster AD out of New Orleans is what he tried to do.
Yeah, and that's the one thing Ticket said, too. He said people forget that he wanted to get Kawhi. He wanted basically a super team to come to LA with him. But they're not going to talk about that. But they're going to talk about a lot what Brooklyn has done up to this point. It's like they ain't gonna never hold them accountable for nothing when it comes to how the game has changed.
They're not going to do that because they need him to sell the league, and they need him to be that guy. They need him to be the guy off of the Django Unchained, Steven. They need him to be Steven.
Thank you, Jay.
You gotta be
Thank you, Calvin. You're welcome, Steven.
You got to be Steven. He got to be that guy. Kevin Durant is basically the stepchild.
Yeah.
And LeBron's the baby. He the baby of the family. So he get everything. He gets spoiled. He get all the love. He get all the cachet. What's up, Nick?
What's great.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Nick. What up, Nick?
I appreciate earlier, Nick. Thank you for that message, man. And also, basically, man, LeBron fans, not only them, but people in general are trying to make these moves out to be like the biggest moves ever, like it's a super team or something. And I'm like, hold on, like let's stop it. LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin been playing like bums the past 3 seasons. Let's stop trying to make them better than what they are. Let's be honest. Right. And then James Harden, Harden put up a bunch of points, but Harden has just been proving to me he's a complimentary player. He's not showing to me that he's that guy because he's flamed in a lot of playoff games. So
I mean, we everything Harden's doing now, we've seen it over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? We've already seen it. It's like it's like at this point, he's strictly. I put him in the same category as Paul George. Y'all are strictly playoff results. You know what I mean? We want to see what y'all do in the playoff.
Yeah, we always see this between them. You know what I mean? So they always perform spectacular in a spectacular way in the regular season, but when the playoffs come, it's like they nuts go inside their stomach. It's you know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right.
You're right about that. You're right about being almost a complimentary player somewhat. You know. James Harden, as far as James Harden goes,
because you think when he was in Houston, when they played Golden State, and they took them to 7 games, I thought he was gonna like really step up and like, okay, he gonna show them who he is, and because they have Chris Paul, I was like, nah, he didn't show up.
No, he didn't show up in that. Remember when they played the Clippers? The Clippers had him down 3-1.
Yeah.
And he was having a terrible game. I mean, it was terrible. And then Kevin McHale just put him on the bench. He put Josh Smith and Brewer out there. They led. They were down, I think, 18 or 20 or something. And they came all the way back. I was like, wow, and they won the series. They won the series. It was like, wow. Yep. James Harden to me is a guy who he's never been that guy. That was Josh Smith and that was Brewer who led that comeback. It wasn't James. Brewer. So Corey Brewer, my bad. Yep. But we gotta stop. And I'm not saying us, I'm just saying we gotta stop over glorifying people. Like we've gotta have a sense of reality. We can't just You can't just go outside and say, "Oh, the Brooklyn Nets are unstoppable." No, they're not. They're still flawed. They still
got to play. Yeah, they got to step on the court.
Exactly.
They still got defensive weaknesses. Right.
It's not a foregone conclusion that they just all of a sudden go end up winning the championship all because they got 3 all-stars on the team, dog.
Thank you, Nick.
Right.
Thank you. Like, remember we had the Lakers where they had Gary Payton, Karl Malone. That didn't work.
Yep.
Right.
We had
Charles,
Hakeem, and Clyde. That didn't work.
And Scotty.
And Scotty. Scotty came. Yep. Clyde, I think, retired that year. Scotty came. So, and we've seen this before. So it's like, I'm a person that likes to wait and see. I'm not a person who's going to say, I'm going to put all my chips on the Nets. I'm not going to put all my chips on the Nets because the other teams have been playing good lately. The Sixers have been playing better. The Bucks have been playing good. The Heat have been. I think the Heat been losing, but the Heat they got Oladipo. I believe he'll be good as a third option instead of the 1-2. Other places he was 1 and 2, and it didn't fare well because he got hurt too easily.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Because I mean, I hope the playoffs is gonna be good this year. I just don't want to be no sweep or nothing. Just play.
I think it's gonna be great this year because let me see right now, pulling it up, the standings and stuff.
Looking like the Lakers ain't gonna be there. Looking like the Lakers may not even make it.
The Clippers won their 5th straight.
Yeah, they won tonight.
Sixers, You know who been balling for him, Joe? That my boy Terrence Mann from Florida State. That Florida State.
Yeah.
Y'all see my boy FSU? See that hurt my heart. If they play the dance in the finals, if they play, that's gonna hurt my heart because I love KD and Kyrie. But Terrence Mann for the crib, man. So it's like, damn, I gotta go with the Clips.
Yeah, he hit that shot on the baseline before the clock went out. I was like, wow. Like, okay.
Man, Terrence Mann good. I just hope the other Florida State guy can wake up, Isaac, but Isaac always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and Isaac has incredible talent, though.
He gave Carolina problems, man. Whenever they played each other, I was like,
because Isaac can play the post and the perimeter. He could guard small guys and he could guard the big guys. Like he's a freak of nature. If he can stay healthy, because this isn't the only time he got hurt. I don't know what it is about Orlando. We get a good talent, he just get hurt.
Yeah.
Just get hurt all the time. I just don't understand.
Ever since Daryl Armstrong, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, there you go. See, hold on, I gotta take a shot because I got to. You gotta take a shot. Daryl Armstrong, man. The only thing about him was his skin tone. Other than that, his game was trash, dog. That 1 year, everybody was like, "You got Daryl Armstrong." I'm like, "Man, he a bum." They were like, "You hate it." Look what happened to him after that. He sucks. I told you, he's a bum.
Just like the dunk contest, he didn't show up in the dunk contest.
Oh God,
the dunk contest.
Bro,
that jump was funny, man.
He had that one reverse dunk, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay, he got a little something. He just missed everything else. And I'm like,
just threw the ball up.
Wow.
I gotta take a shot on that. I really want to do nothing.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
He was terrible. Daryl Armstrong could not run the point. You know who Daryl Armstrong is? He's Reggie Jackson. That's who he is. He's Reggie Jackson. They're the same. They're the same player.
You know what? Oh, I'm surprised they didn't trade him.
Who?
The Clip Reggie Jackson. I'm surprised Jackson didn't get traded.
I don't know why they traded him. I was just gonna say I don't know why they didn't trade him.
Right.
Like, it's the number one guy you should be looking to trade. Oh,
yeah. I think Atlanta wanted Lou Williams.
Yeah, Lou Williams fit Atlanta though, because Atlanta needs scoring off the bench.
Yeah.
So Lou fits him perfectly. Rondo fits. See, Rondo. If LeBron wasn't hating, Rondo was supposed to be a Clipper, dog. He fits. Rondo fits Clippers. Like he's what they need. He's what they really, really need because Reggie Jackson's a shooter. He's a scoring type of guard. He's not a passer.
Right.
Yep.
He's not
right in with this
control the pace of the court and control the tempo of the basketball court for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Not that guy at all.
Yep.
Andrew, what you mean? What happened, bro? We lost. Loyola lost. Okay. They choked it up, man.
Syracuse didn't look no better. Syracuse struggled.
Man, Syracuse struggled.
Syracuse always struggle. Syracuse ain't been nothing since Melo left. Since Melo left Syracuse, dude, it was just when Melo stepped on the court. I picked Syracuse that whole tournament. I said they gonna win. That dude Melo is a problem.
Right.
That footwork at that age was incredible.
Oh yeah.
And didn't he get Player of the Year? Wasn't he Player of the Year that year?
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Melo was a monster, dog. If he'd have gone to the right coach, man, Melo would have been fine. He went to George Karl. George Karl messed everybody up.
He probably shoved Dean Smith down his throat.
He did.
It's like, man, I didn't go there.
Right.
Exactly.
So is it I'm hoping it's not a foregone conclusion that Andre Drummond is going to end up going to the Lakers. I don't want anybody helping that bum get anything.
I don't know. Sino said the Lakers. Ticket TV, he got some sources too. He was saying earlier today that the Knicks have made a strong push for him. Like the Celtics right now, I think he said are favorite because they throwing all the stops out for him. They talking about paying everything, the buyout that he had to pay back, and he'll get the money on top of that.
Wow.
I don't know, man. It's looking shaky over there.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Cino said the Clippers are surrounding. They can get them.
The Clippers too. Yep. It's the Knicks, the Clippers, Boston, but from what I heard it's really Boston, the Knicks, and the Lakers. But I heard Boston is up top. Then it's the Lakers. Then it's the Knicks. Those are in the racing right now.
Boston definitely need that, I think, the most because
absolutely.
Besides the Lakers, because they got rid of Tice. That was their
right. They got rid of Tice.
They need to keep him.
They need a rebounder, man. They need somebody for rebounds and defense on the inside because Tristan Thompson is not that dude. He never was that dude.
Exactly.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
He in the strip club.
Get all the lemon pepper wings, you know what I mean?
Make sure it's extra crispy. All right.
Lou Williams, he's on that.
He probably got his own VIP spot up in there, man. He got his own VIP spot down there, man.
Yeah, man. He's on that titties over titles attitude, man.
That is the funniest nickname I ever heard. Titties over titles. And that's the truth. You know if he was in Atlanta, boy, he'll be making it rain every night.
Every night, dog. Yep. That's a shame too. It's like guys these days. I remember there was this episode of Open Court where Isaiah Thomas posed this question about do players care about winning, or do they care more about the lifestyle that comes with playing the game of basketball? And I think most of these players care more about the lifestyle of playing basketball. It's sad. It's like,
I agree.
Yep.
Very sad as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
And think about it too, man. Them guys back in the 80s and 90s, they were a little bit more mature than the guys now, man. I mean, at the same age, it's like they were more mature.
Yeah,
they knew like what to do and what not to do and what to focus on.
Absolutely, yeah.
These guys, they make so much more money than the guys did back then. It's like it's ridiculous, man. And you got guys that will never see a final.
The work ethic, the work is just terrible these days. I feel a lot of players don't have the desire to get better and improve their game, and they depend more so on their athleticism and not, brightening up their skills. And it's a shame, and that's mostly most of the league, most of the players in the league today that are on that.
And you see some of it in the college game too, because they rely on the 3-pointer so much too. Instead of getting in, working inside out. It's like, man, I mean, they be shooting deep too. I'm like, man, you getting guarded and you shooting that deep, and it's bricking. Right. I'm like, man.
Me and my brother was talking about that before I got on the screen. The stream, we was talking for a while. And he said, man, I cannot watch this game because he's saying man, Coach Wright, HD, he was saying, if we would have ran to the 3-point line and pulled the shot, that nigga would have came off the sideline and slapped us with the whole clipboard. Before you can sit down, he'll told you don't do that no more. What the hell wrong?
Even if you make the shot, and it's like, man, don't ever do that again.
He don't care if your mama or daddy there, bro. He like, man, your daddy gonna come off the bench and slap you. Like, what are you doing? Get your ass back. What are you doing?
Right.
Yep. It's like these players nowadays, they don't attack the basket.
No.
It's all, you know what I mean? It's all threes and jump shots.
It's all shots. They don't want to take the contact. They don't want to get to the foul line and get easier shots.
And that's why the last couple of years you haven't seen a real dominant player, come from college. to really make a real big impact like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right about that.
I mean, they trying to do Zion that way, but Zion still got to learn. He's still learning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think it's Van Gundy, man. I would fire Van Gundy right after the season. I'll bite that bullet. I'm firing him.
Yeah, I think he. I don't like that fit with him there either.
He's not a good coach. He never was, dog. He's the master of panic. Like he overcoaches, and then in situations he don't coach enough. He don't know the right balance. I don't know what it is. He's just backwards.
That's why I wish Mark Jackson could be that coach, man, for them. He could really help them.
He could
be a lot better
if he wanted to. If he wanted to. But
they had Zion at point guard tonight. Didn't they play tonight, or was it last night?
They did play tonight. Who did they play?
They had him playing point guard.
Had him playing point guard? Wow, that's
time. Zion. I mean, he scored, but it's like, nobody really put that defense on him like that. They let him kind of get to the basket and get fouled and score and lay up the ball. They didn't want to be no highlight. They don't want to be no poster.
Oh wow! They beat the Dallas Mavericks 112-103. Zion, damn, they got 40 points on him. He got 38. He ended up with 38.
Man, Zion dunking on folk and making chicken and waffles with it.
Yeah, man. It's like there's the lanes are open. He's taking advantage of what God has blessed him. That size. And that his athleticism. Basically. But later on, as his career gets as he grows older and his career moves on forward, he's gonna have to step and add to his game. Get a better jump shot.
Right.
Because the way he's playing is like he's still at Duke when you really think about it.
Right.
Because I mean they showed him every week. They show their games every week, every time they played. I just watched how he played. I'm like, okay, he's playing the same way.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
Right.
So
guys, it's just the fact that guys don't want to check him because he's too doggone big and they don't want that contact.
Man.
Yeah, there you go.
So what you getting paid for? That's how I look at it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, these guys, they don't even try to block no shots from somebody going down to the basket. I'm like, man.
They don't even try to contest dunks.
Right.
For real.
Like they'll try to take a charge before they try to contest the shot.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, that's college, man. That ain't the NBA. Them guys didn't do that.
Yeah. No. Guys are soft these days, man. You can't. And I think that's partly because of, the league changing their rules. These offensive and defensive 3-second violation changes, flagrant foul rules. You can't really you're really disabling the power forwards and the centers from actually doing their job on defense. That's what you're really doing by creating these rules. And I think it's overall bad for the league, having these high scored games and it's like less competitive.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
Yep.
And then they took away hand checking, and then they took hand checking away. Then if you were average, if you basically were an average player, now you turn into a great one because you don't have anybody putting that body to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it's easy to score 20,000 points now.
Exactly. It's like you can dance.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's like like Zeke said. He would love to. I think he said he would love to play in this era right now because it's like you can't be touched.
Yep.
You can dance with your handles now. You don't got to catch the ball and go. Just make your move and go to the next level. You can dance a little bit, try to cross your defender over, then go to the basket. You do all that now. Back then, there was none of that.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of teams from back in the day that would just be too dominant nowadays. Just
absolutely.
From the, you know what I mean? From how they play now.
Absolutely. Imagine the Showtime Lakers with Magic Johnson and
they would be unstoppable.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and AC Green playing right now. Them running that Showtime offense, and also they would shut you down on defense as well.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
James Worthy. Man, them guys, man, it's not even no comparison, man. Them guys were men back then.
Absolutely.
You know?
Right. No doubt.
And they all had heart. They didn't really show how they didn't put that soft side in it. They played hard.
Absolutely.
You know? Even being the 8th and 9th player coming off the bench playing tough.
You had to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely had to back then.
Yeah.
So I just think, man, I just don't think, man, that LaMarcus to me and Blake are going to do anything else to me. I just think they're going to be complementary players or role players. I don't see them as being a big four or whatever.
Where did LaMarcus Aldridge go? Where did he go?
Brooklyn.
Go to Brooklyn. Wait a minute, did y'all hear why he didn't choose Miami?
No.
What did he say?
I'm hearing he didn't choose Miami because he didn't want to do the workouts.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's LaMarcus. He fit.
That sound right.
Right.
Soft, just big and soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound like him. It's terrible.
Wow.
Man. Wasted potential.
And think about it, man. Pat Riley would have got him right. Pat Riley would have had him right too.
Yeah, I got a question. Do y'all think that they're just making these moves to keep them from going to the Lakers, or they're just trying to upgrade their team? I just think they're just getting these moves to keep them away from the Lakers.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'll say a little bit of both. Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. But
because think about this too. Think about it if LeBron was playing. You know, it'd be a lot. You know, the media coverage would have been a lot different. Even with the trade, the way they were talking about the trades and stuff, they would have still talked about the Lakers, talked about him, because the fact that he's not playing right now, you know, they didn't really talk about him that much. They still brought him up though.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna continue to do that.
Go ahead, Mr. KC.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
No, I was saying, go ahead. What you saying?
Just talking about how they, making an excuse for Bron already. So I honestly don't think he's coming back this year. I really don't.
You don't think so?
I don't think him or AD's coming back.
You know,
I really think that. Well, okay, let me say it this way. Depending on what their record is looking like, when it comes around time for those two to be evaluated to get back on the court, if they're still in the playoff run, then they'll come back. But if they're out of the playoffs, there wouldn't be no point for them to come back.
If they're out of the playoffs, but they're
But I don't know. I guess we'll just see. Like I'll be shocked either way. So
you're supposed to believe me.
What are they ranked right now? Like what's their record? What seed are they right now?
I think they're the 4th seed.
They're in the
4th seed. Yeah.
What their schedule look like? Like how many more tough opponents they have?
Let's see, because it's coming up right. It's coming up this upcoming week too, man. Today they got the Magic today. Then on the 31st of March, they got the Bucks. Then on April 2nd, they got the Kings. April 4th, they got the Clippers. April 6th, they got the Toronto Raptors. And the 8th of April, they got the Miami Heat.
But they're gonna lose at least 4 of those games.
Then on the 10th, they have the Nets. It's cut out for them. Yeah,
they may drop down at least 7 by the time the playoffs start.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Keep that bum out the playoff picture, period.
And then the first round is what? Who the Clippers? It'll be the Clippers or Denver.
Right.
But now if they do get whatchamacallit, now if they get Drummond, then that changes the whole outlook of everything.
Yeah, because that's all they need.
That instantly changes everything. So.
I don't trust Drummond.
You say
I don't trust Drummond, man. He'll get his boards and stuff, but I just don't think that'll be enough. I don't think that'll be enough for the Lakers. The Lakers should have kept Dwight Howard as a Dell.
Yeah.
They should have kept them.
Mm-hmm.
Because Montrezl Harrell he can't do what Drummond's going to do on the rebounding side. He'll pick up what Harrell can't do, rebound wise, and that's probably about it.
Yeah.
Well, what about Kyle Kuzma? Like, I thought this would be the time for him to step up and shine. Yeah,
it's like Samurai Beast Warrior. That's not cap about anything. They just won Friday, but you guys have lost more than y'all have won the past 10 to 15 games. You guys have been looking terrible. Like before Dennis Schroeder came back, LeBron was struggling. And when Schroeder started balling, they started winning.
All right.
So this is just, and then not only that, Chris, Cervantes, we're not. Achilles injury is very serious. I know he didn't tear it or anything, but he's hurt it. He's hurt Achilles, and that's hard to come back from. I've just never seen AD as a guy with that dog in him or who's going to fight for you and all of that. I just don't see that in him.
Right. Facts.
Mm-hmm. I told y'all, man. He ain't no city of mine. I told y'all.
He ain't from Chicago.
Like I tell people, just because KD came back from his Achilles don't mean AD gonna bounce back from his like that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think worst case scenario when it comes to that.
Right. So he ain't never played a full season yet since he's been in the NBA.
Exactly. I mean, he's always hurt. He's brittle. Everybody knows AD's brittle.
Absolutely.
Yep. Then he comes to the Lakers, and these Laker fans, they forget all that. All of a sudden he's Mr. Invincible, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Dwayne Drummond to me he's a liability on offense, but he'll get the rebounds and things. To me, I'm just not a fan of Drummond. To me, Drummond is a big lazy dude.
Could have been a lot more in Detroit, early on in this, could have been a lot more in Detroit if he, put in the effort, in his game. Could have been a whole lot more.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. It's like these guys don't guarantee a championship. I want all the people out there to listen to us on the panel. That does not make you a champion because you got all they're to me, Brooklyn, I don't trust Steve Nash because I don't know what he's going to do in the clutch when it's crunch time. And the team is looking to you to get them out of a jam. What are you going to do?
Well, I don't trust their coaching staff, period. Because look who's the assistant coach.
Well, you know the refs on their side. They got the refs, so they'll counteract anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But these guys are overrated, though. A lot of these guys are overrated to me. LaMarcus, Blake, they okay.
And I feel like those are pieces that they really didn't need at all, man. They didn't need those pieces. Blake,
no, they didn't.
Nor LaMarcus, especially LaMarcus Aldridge, because you ain't gonna get nothing from him besides him trying to, unless that little fadeaway shot is falling, you're really not gonna get anything else from him.
Mm-hmm. You're right. That's how I look at it. Like, I don't know. I know Drummond and all that is gonna come in there, get the rebounds, and I know with the Nets, they picked up Blake. Blake looked good in that game against Detroit. That was a revenge game, so of course he was gonna play great. I just don't know about the long run. I think they're vulnerable, and I think they could be beat by Miami or the Sixers or the Bucks on a night if they're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
When's Embiid coming back?
When is Embiid coming back?
Man,
I haven't heard anything about him.
I don't know. Embiid sitting down, enjoying the scenery, got his feet cooked up. Feet kicked up. Got a nice little, probably a white little snow bunny next to him. And you know he's okay.
It's gonna be interesting, man. All this stuff happened, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what ends up happening.
Man, it don't matter because if he lose, they're gonna blame it on the injury. If he win, they're gonna say the greatest of all time.
Yeah, you know that. I know that.
I would rather see him play and see him lose just to let y'all know, just to prove like, hey, this dude right here that y'all think is the greatest of all time, he's a bum. He's a scrub. He's a bona fide scrub. You see in firsthand right now.
Who y'all?
Most of his followers was gonna say he got, he was hurt. That's why they didn't win.
Right.
I'm not trying to hear those excuses. I'm not.
Right.
Who y'all got for MVP?
Me, I got Harden.
You got Harden?
I got Harden, or I got well, before Embiid got hurt, I had Embiid, but
yeah.
Man.
I want Donovan Mitchell to win it.
Yeah, I do.
But he in Utah. They ain't gonna get no Utah player MVP since Karl Malone. So it's like,
yeah. Have y'all noticed like they really haven't even talked about Donovan Mitchell since the All-Star game?
Yeah. He playing good every game, man. He putting it in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I got Harden. I could see Harden getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who else is outperforming, dog? This dude got Nicholas Claxton balling. And I know everybody out there like, who the hell is exactly? That's my point.
Right.
Exactly.
Right now, it might end up being between James Harden and Nikola Jokic for me.
Yeah.
Man. I might have to go Joker too, because I love Joker. Man, Joker, that dude who go to the bar, get himself a Miller Lite or a Budweiser or whatever, and dudes talking trash, he just down that bid and just say 50. Quick.
Yep.
You play inside and out. He's an exceptional passer as a center too.
Right.
For real. It might be. I think it might end up being between those two. As of right now.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna end up coming down to. It's those two.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's crazy, man. So who you think would get defensive player of the year?
Defensive player of the year, bro.
That'll be hard.
I think it's gonna end up being Rudy Gobert again.
I think so.
I think it's gonna end up being Rudy Gobert again because
man, Rudy been balling.
Yeah, I can see that.
Remember that game? Recently, did he played against the Bulls? Jokic got like about 9 blocks, almost 10 blocks that game.
Wow.
So yeah,
mm-hmm.
he has a case for it for a defensive player of the year. Jordan Clarkson might end up getting 6th man of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Yeah, he's really been balling.
For real.
Yeah.
Is he with OKC? Is that OKC?
Nah, he was Utah.
Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been killing.
I remember he got drafted by Cleveland, right? At one point. And he wanted to play with LeBron, but LeBron left.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he played alongside him during those years. Since like 2016 through like 2018 around that time. Yeah.
Looking like nobody want to play with LeBron no more.
Because when you done did everybody wrong, people talk.
Right, that is a fact. That's a fact.
People talk. They talk. Dude probably was like this. I think I'm gonna go play with LeBron. No, nigga, don't do that. Stop. Go this way. You know the little signs they do at the airport where they play. That's what they do, like this, away from LeBron. Like, you come forward, go that way. This way. Don't go there. That's an X. Go this way. I'm telling you.
You want your game to deteriorate around him?
You said what?
It's like, you want your game to deteriorate?
Right.
Don't go play with that too.
Right.
Right.
You're gonna disappoint you.
Yeah, I think like you said, HD, these players, they talk. So I think the word, you know what I mean? I think the word is just out. Like, hey, if you go play with him, you ain't gonna be able to play your game.
Exactly.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean?
Look at Kevin Love, man.
Yeah.
Kevin Love was on pace to be a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him now. He can't even, you don't even hear nothing about him.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you sure don't. You don't hear
Wesley
nothing.
Matthews is right now. Wesley Matthews hasn't been enjoying playing with LeBron. It's like he messed up his game.
Yeah.
He made him. He made Wesley Matthews out to be some little 3-point specialist, which he's not. He's a guy that likes to get the ball in his hands and create for a shot. He's you know, and you can't do that with LeBron on the court because LeBron, he's gonna always have the ball in his hands because he can't play off the ball, of course, as we all know.
Yeah. What did the player for Golden State say about him? About LeBron?
Who, Kelly Oubre?
Yeah. What did he say?
What did he say? What did he say? The league is too soft now for LeBron to be considered the GOAT. I think that's what I heard.
I would say salute. Thank you for saying that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Soft.
You know you
being truthful.
Right. You know, and I'm pretty sure he know, and of course LeBron deep down he knows that. Therefore, he has to resort to stat padding to put himself, you know, like on the scores list higher than Kareem, you know, so he could pass Kareem to, you know, persuade people's minds, you know, to persuade people's minds and sway people's minds to think that he's really the greatest player of all time because these people these days, they don't really watch games. They watch highlights. If they really watch the game, then they would know that he's far from that.
Right.
They would know that LeBron can't shoot worth a damn. He can't stick defense worth a damn. He's not a good rebounder. His core vision ain't really all that. You know, as many people will say that he passed the ball like Magic Johnson and all that. And it's like Magic Johnson never averaged 4 or 5 turnovers a game, dog. And it's like, it's terrible.
Why do they be comparing everybody to somebody from the past? It's like
I have no idea.
It's crazy, man.
Exactly.
I have no idea. The gall to say that he has court vision on the level of Magic Johnson is just absurd.
Right.
Oh no. Magic was special. He was one of a kind. I've never seen a Magic before.
Not at all.
Penny was the closest to Magic, but he got hurt.
Yep. I got a shirt made with both of them on the front of it, Magic and Penny.
Oh man, that's what's up.
I had it made. I'm like,
buy that off you, Joe. Slide some money in your back pocket. Like, here you go.
No, hold on. Let me get it out. Let me show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, grab.
I like to know how players can be called the GOAT who's been in the league 18 years and can't play off the ball.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're supposed to be like this real intelligent, smart player, but you can't play off the ball. Like, how is it?
Right. Exactly. And the myth that he can play all 5 positions, which he has not. I've never seen him play shooting guard once in one. I've never seen him play shooting guard ever.
He played it. He played it early in his career. He was a rookie, but they moved him to 3 because he was missing shots. Like
that explains a lot. See, that explains it.
Right. He wasn't consistent by no means.
There you go.
He was just athletic, is what it was. He was just his athleticism.
Right.
Just off the, you know what I mean? That's one thing I would never take away from LeBron. Like early in his career, his athleticism was off the chart.
Oh yeah, his athleticism was crazy.
Of course, but as we know, athleticism doesn't correlate to win. So that's nice. That's nice.
Man, like I said, it starts with a P, end with a D.
Yep.
Right. That's a nice shirt.
Oh yeah.
Let me see it, bro.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
Hold on, let me hold it up again. Hold up. I'm gonna put it on.
I'm down here trying to eat because dog, I ain't get out until about 9 something.
Word.
I had to go get these pickups, everything.
That is nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice, Joe. Ah, yeah. That's who I wish would have never got hurt. Was Penny.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man,
He was nice.
Penny was amazing. That's why I tell these kids today, man, y'all don't know what y'all miss. That's why I'm an Orlando fan.
Right. Penny was woo.
Man, look, everybody was watching Shaq. When Penny came, everybody in Orlando was like, we love Shaq. This little dude different.
Yeah, Penny was different. He was.
I mean, I remember when he was at Memphis State, man. He was just different, man. That cat was nice, man.
Yep.
Penny was nice, and he had good footwork.
Yeah, he could do it all, bro.
Yeah, he could. He could do it all. He sure could. Even gave Mike the business.
Yep.
Dude, him and AI gave Mike the business. Mike had alone. Mike, like, look, I gotta go home. He got his 3 championships. He was, man. I just don't see Mike would have went for. I don't think he would have got the 4-peat, man. It was getting tough.
No. That Bulls team beating the Spurs in '99. No. The wheels were falling off in '98, anyway. And they went off. Mike, he was running off fumes in '98 because they were broken down.
Yeah.
Were older,
right?
Scotty back was messed up.
Yep, sure was.
I am taking Penny Hardaway over T-Mac if I had a choice. I'm sorry. I love T-Mac. That's my Hardy from Auburndale. But, dog, you got to understand, Penny could do everything that T-Mac could do, but better. He could do everything like T-Mac could do.
Yep.
Yeah, I give you that.
All you gotta do is watch him. Just watch his clips on Blue Chips. Just watch how he played in the movie. I was like, when he went to go, when he went to recruit him, and they showed him in high school playing ball. I'm like, it made it look so easy, man. I was like, to be that tall, 6'7".
We never seen it.
Right.
And Magic even said it. He said it himself. I see a lot of him. I see a lot of me in him. The way he played it, the way he approached the game. I'm the same way. I'm like, yeah. And they said it at the draft. They say he's the next Magic Johnson. They said that. I was like,
Lord.
Like, that cat was nice, man.
For real. So yeah, I would take Penny Hardaway overall. This gameplay over T-Mac. He really, like Terrell said, he had really no weakness in his game like that. If he didn't get hurt, then who knows, man.
And that's the thing. He could be a pass first or shoot first type point guard. Like either one. He did both. I mean, he wasn't self. The one thing about it, man, it wasn't selfish. He wasn't selfish with it at all.
Right.
He did that to get everybody involved, and it's like, how can Shaq not want that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, jealous.
Shaq was selfish.
Yeah, selfish. He was jealous. That's the reason why he didn't win. That's the reason why he didn't win in Orlando. That's the reason why him and Kobe fell out. Yeah, yourself.
Yeah, he was selfish.
And the thing about it too, man, Hakeem made an example out of him in the finals that year.
Absolutely.
I'm like, Shaq couldn't do nothing with him. I'm like, God, man.
It wasn't even just players like Akeem and Patrick Ewing and all that, man. It's like Rick Smith used to be, as we talk about this all the time. Rick Smith used to give him business. Arvidas
to give him the business.
Prime used to give him the business. You had players like George Pearson giving you the business, dropping numbers on you, and Big Country Brian Reeves, who played for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yep.
Like for real, dog. He was really not that good of a defender at all, man. Shaq was,
Shaq always struggled with centers that could shoot that 10 or 12-foot shot. He because he never wanted to leave the basket.
Yep. They made him come out.
Right.
They pulled him out a little bit. He couldn't adjust to that.
Yeah. Even Vlade Divac was giving him issues too, man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I hate him. Every play. I'm like, what is this dude doing, dog? This is not acting. This is basketball.
For real.
I thought sure enough, man, that Sacramento was gonna beat them Lakers teams, man. That was a good series.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of ghost fouls and missed calls, in our favor. I will say this, as a Lakers fan, Sacramento, they got jobbed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sacramento did get hosed. For
real though.
They were gonna win that championship that year.
Because they were loaded. That Kings team was nice.
That Kings team. And that's a testament to how great Chris Webber was as a player too, man. It's everywhere he went to, man, they won. You feel me? They won. Yeah. Hey, HD, you good, man? You out here dozing off, man?
I'm good, man.
Look,
the ice been kicked in.
that long hour at work kicked in.
Good.
I understand.
That's what happens when you work, man.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have your own business. You can make your own hour.
Right.
I think about how Sacramento. If you put that Sacramento team in today, they would dominate the league right now.
Oh yeah,
with no problem.
They would dominate. You got the Blazers with Pippen and them. Rasheed, they would have dominated.
The jail Blazers.
Yeah, the jail Blazers. Who came up with that name?
I have no idea.
Remember who called it? What did the media? Yeah, remember all of them kept getting in trouble.
I know they kept getting in trouble.
Back to back. They always kept getting in trouble.
Trailblazers, man, because they used to always get ejected.
Was it Stuart Scott?
Rasheed Wallace.
Was it Stuart Scott that said that?
I think so, man. That sounds like Stuart Scott. That sounds like Stuart Scott did something like that.
But they played so hard, though, man. They played good ball. They were playing good.
Out of 10 players on the team, 8 of them had cases.
He said
cases. They had cases. 80% of them had cases.
Yeah.
They Coach, I can't make it to practice. I gotta go to the hearing, man. I'm on probation.
All right, when you got it, come back. Just come back when you're done.
Hey, though, had that team focused.
They in the jail cell plays, trying to get the plays right. They practicing on one another. It's like, oh God.
Yeah.
Had them had those guys been totally focused, that team would have been very dangerous. That's a very dangerous team. They were loaded. They were loaded.
Them and the Kings, man, would have gave everybody fits today. Pager would have been hitting them threes. You had the boy off the bench. What's his name?
Bobby Jackson.
That's my guy.
Bobby
Jackson. Yeah, I remember him.
He stayed consistent coming off the bench. He was dope.
Bobby Jackson.
A young Hedo Turkoglu,
Yeah. Man.
Young Gerald Wallace.
Yeah. I never knew Hedo was that good. I thought when we got Hedo,
Turkoglu was good.
That's the only dude I really knew. I'm like, Pedro, we get Pedro right now. We're gonna be all right. And they was like, he do Turkaloo. I said, he do who? Nigga, what? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Man, he do shut me up. When Jameer Nelson went down, I thought we were in trouble. He do start bringing the ball down, hitting guys in the corner, throwing the ball, going to pick and roll with the white. I'm like, man, this white boy funky with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Luka remind me more of is him. More than
Turkaloo.
Yeah, he remind me of Bird. I don't know why everybody trying to say Bird. Oh, he white. I'm like, look, man, we got to stop this. There's no Bird. There's no more Bird.
Oh.
Let me put the screen in my face. There are no more Birds, okay? You have these guys now. Leave Larry Bird alone. Stop it. No more comparing him. Don't compare him with Jerry West to these guys. Don't
even compare him to Dirk. Don't even compare him to Dirk Nowitzki.
Don't compare him to doggone Pete Maravich. You know,
man, Dirk would have buried Luka, dog. What?
Yep.
And I mean, and I will say this, man. Here's my thing on the whole Luka thing, man. Luka is a great player in this league. What he's doing is fantastic, dog. You know, he has many moves. You know, that step back shot. You know, players can't guard it. You know, but here's my thing. It's like, as great as he is, just all I was saying was slow down, you know, with the Bird comparisons, dog. And it's like it's too early in his career for y'all to be doing that. I'm just saying, that's all.
They forget, man. Bird came in and dominated.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he showed.
Can't take nothing from him. He was doing his thing. They knew before they even drafted him that they were that he was gonna do something.
Yeah,
coming out of college.
Yeah, coming out of Indiana State. Yeah.
Because then he led the nation. He led the nation in scoring.
I think so.
I'm like,
Larry Bird can shoot. He definitely can shoot.
Yeah, man. He sure can shoot, bro. I tried when I first started playing basketball, man. I tried to shoot like Bird.
You
know, putting the ball behind you.
Putting it behind your head, Nick.
Yeah. I don't care what y'all say, man. That shot is beautiful, man. That form is beautiful.
Man, that shot is ugly, man.
I don't care what y'all say. First of all, it's not like that, okay? It's like this.
Man, if y'all went to the park and y'all saw a black dude over here talking about you is booing this man off the court. I don't want to hear it. Y'all
that's like Bill Cartwright. That's like Bill Cartwright for him.
It depends on if them shots is falling.
Look, man, look.
Bill Cartwright, I don't know, dog. Bill Cartwright was worse than Bird because his jump took a. You still like this? Damn, is he gonna release yet? Damn. And he make it. I be like, he made it.
Yeah, bro. That'd be that's the crazy part. It's like, man, especially from here, dog. I went like to high school with this guy, man. He was a class ahead of me. I seen, he was playing. I was seeing him play this game of 21, man. You see him hitting all these shots with one of the ugliest forms I've ever seen in my life, dog. I mean, it's like, I'm like, what is that? And it would always go in, though. I was like, man, it's crazy.
Hey, Nick, he's probably been shooting like that for years. He done perfected that ugly shot.
That shot was ugly, dog.
Yeah, man.
Perfected it. You couldn't block it because it was way behind his head.
Behind his head.
Couldn't block his. Jamal Wilkes was another one, man. He'll put the ball behind his head and just real. He's a beast, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I always thought Reggie Miller had a funny little shot, but he used to kill with it.
Another one.
Coming off that screen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He coming off the screen, man.
Left hand flicking. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Left hand flick. The follow through.
I remember he pushed Jordan out of he pushed Jordan so he can get the shot off the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, woo.
The no call.
Yeah.
The no call, man. Mike used to get so many no calls, so let Reggie have his one.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You gotta have at least one, man. Mike was getting away with murder out there. I'm telling you, I'll never forget it. This dude hit a fatal. He shot the fadeaway. The dude backed off of him. They called a foul, dog. The coach got up talking about already. Dude, it wasn't even 2 minutes, Nick. 2 minutes didn't even pass by. It was like 11 minutes and like 51 seconds, dog.
Wow.
His coach is already up like, hey, come here. No, we gotta talk.
We gotta talk. Right.
Hilarious. The funny thing about all that, bro, he really didn't even need all them foul calls, though, man. He knew how to put the ball in the basket, anyway, and a lot of those foul calls gets overkill, man.
Yeah.
Real.
I agree.
Real, a lot of them. Like I was watching this. There was. I think it was like, what was it? It might have been like maybe the Eastern Conference Finals. When did they go against Miami in '97? What series was that? They went against the Miami Heat with Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway. What?
That was in 90. Was it 96?
That was
96, 97.
96, 97.
First round.
I'm trying to figure out around. I think maybe the first.
Because I think I was a junior in high school then.
Yeah, me too. I was in junior high school.
Point is, I think Mike got.
I was a senior.
Yeah, I think Mike got
in that year. That summer.
How many points did Mike score in that game? He had to get it. It was 56 points that game.
Against
How many free throws? I swear.
About 20 free throws, man. He probably shot 30.
It was unnecessary, man. But yeah, it was an unnecessary amount. But yeah, he was killing him anyway. He was killing Miami Heat anyway. That game.
Oh no, Mike could ball now. We never take that away from him, but Mike and the refs, he used to pat the refs on the butt a lot.
Yeah, Mike did used to get some calls.
Some crazy calls.
He used to get some calls.
This dude, Michael, my brother said this. I'll never forget it because he don't like Mike. He a Laker fan. He like Magic. He grew up on Magic. He cannot stand Mike. He said, dog, Mike has the most luckiest finish move I ever seen. This nigga going out of bounds damn near, like getting fouled, and he just throw the ball up, that bitch go in. He like, that nigga practiced that shit. Yeah. He talk about the announcer like, oh my God, Michael Jordan. Man, my brother like, man, F that nigga, man.
Well, practice till you never know.
We hated Mike so much, dog. My other brother, he loved Mike. That's his guy. He got Mike 1, he got Kobe 2, and he said there's everybody else. I don't even want to talk about it. He loved Mike, dog. He be telling me all the time, dog, why you hating, dog? I said, man, it ain't gonna be hating when I kick him in his bald head.
Hilarious. Yeah, man. Jeez, I'm looking at. I was seeing a lot of these videos, man. He used to kill the Miami Heat, bro.
Oh yeah, dog.
Yeah,
dog.
Yeah,
Miami Heat was barbecue chicken.
That's like Alonzo Mourning was like, "We're gonna win on Sunday." Like, Mike, no.
Don't lie on the Lord.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching a lot of Allen Iverson's high school football games. They got him on YouTube.
Oh, I gotta check that out. He was a beast.
Yeah, they got him the quarterback.
Yeah, he was.
But they got his I think the state championship when he won the championship. They got that on there.
Right.
You can watch the whole game. Like, wow.
That's why Iverson tough, man. Iverson used to be getting knocked around.
Yep.
Yeah.
That man had the biggest heart in the league, man.
Yeah. I'm glad man, I'm glad Cino gave my boy Brad Miller some love. People forget Brad Miller.
I got reminded earlier today, watching that video, that the Chicago Bulls, this just adds to why they.
Oh yeah, the Bulls screwed. I remember that because I was like, Cino is right. They had, because I remember, because
they had all that talent.
I was a huge Artest fan. So they had Artest, they had Brand, and they had the other. I was like, oh, this team ready. They need a few more pieces. And then all of a sudden,
Jamal Crawford, then they ended up drafting a young Tyson Chandler, and it's like,
man, they were stacked. They had talent, some young talent. Man, they had some young talent.
Jerry Reinsdorf, dog. He didn't want to pay nobody.
Oh my God.
I told him.
Like to this day, I still couldn't believe that we got Brad Miller and Artest and what we gave y'all to give him. I was like, are they just like giving away talent in Chicago? What the heck going on up there?
Thank Isaiah Thomas for doing that for y'all, man.
They traded Jalen Rose. They got Jalen Rose for Brad Miller and Artest. I was like, wow.
I was like, man, I couldn't believe they made that trade. I was like, shit, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Appreciate that business with you. I mean, sir.
Come on with it.
I appreciate doing business with you, sucker. I mean, sir. Man, how you give up Ron Artest, Elton Brand? Is
right.
You like, what do these guys go home and just say, how can I F my team up today? Guess what? I'm going to trade Artest and Brown and get this. I'm going to draft Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler and put them together. Man, get the hell out of here, dog. Come on.
Stupid.
This is terrible, man. I've never seen the most inept people that's in charge. You could have been back in the championship. You would have been about 3 years removed.
So they sure could have.
Yeah.
They sure could have.
Everybody else from the championship teams was already gone.
Yeah.
I was like, and they were rebuilding. I'm like, they should have just kept rebuilding. They should have kept all that talent they had. That's stupid. And you think about who they could have drafted instead of Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler. They could have got somebody else.
Man, I'm mad as hell at that, man.
Okay.
Another thing I wish Golden State didn't. I wish they didn't early on. I wish they didn't break a run CMC, man. I wish they could have kept Mitch Richmond, dog. And they could have that, man, and they could have gone far.
They got traded to Sacramento. Who did they get? They traded in Sacramento.
They did trade in Sacramento. Who did they get for Mitch? I forget.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you who they got for him.
Billy Owens? Was it Billy Owens? Somebody. Yeah, no, Billy Owens already there.
Was he already there?
I think he was already there.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Mitch played with he didn't play with Weber when Weber got drafted.
No, he didn't. No, he was already gone.
Yeah, he was already gone.
Yeah, it was just Tim and Chris Mullin at that time. At that time.
You know what's a big what if? If I could go back in history and stop the Lakers from trading Kobe, I wonder how Kobe would have did his first couple of years starting.
In Charlotte. Because look at the team look at the players he was playing with. He would have had David Wesley.
Yep.
Bobby Fields. Bobby Fields.
Yep.
Glenn Rice.
He sure was.
Yep.
It was Elton Campbell there? No, they traded him to get Kobe.
They had
that Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That would have been dope.
I think Kobe would have flourished in Charlotte more. I think he would have flourished more, because when he got to the Lakers, he had he was playing alongside Shaq, and you could, those early years, you couldn't really see Kobe really break out as a star because he was playing under Shaq at that time.
I think about this too. He would have played Allen Iverson more too. He would have played him. I would have had more matchups in the East.
In the Eastern Conference too, man. Oh man,
that would have been pretty good. He would have been. I think he would have done pretty good.
I think he would have too. Yeah, I think he would have too.
Yeah.
I think he would have too. But yeah, but in reality, man, I can't imagine Kobe not playing in that purple and gold.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say, remember when Kobe demanded that trade and they was gonna trade him to Chicago?
Yeah, that's why on that last commercial, I loved it. I've been hating you for so long. Your time is come. It's time to set you free. I said Kobe is an idiot, yo. That was the best commercial I seen of a retirement player ever. He destroyed it. Then he had hey, KC, he had my brother man talking about, I hate you right now. He had the whole got the number one hater. I hate you with all my heart. Man, I was like, Kobe is wrong for that. Kobe, because the commercial, I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, this Kobe? He hit a last-second shot. I said, shoot, what else is new? And the fan was like, you suck, Kobe, you suck. I said, oh, snap, they about to fight Kobe. I said they about to fight Kobe. Then the white dude just stood up and started singing. I said, oh, God, Kobe an idiot, dog. That dude has a sick sense of humor.
Kobe Bean.
Yeah, man.
It ain't gonna be one like him, man. Ain't gonna never be another one like him.
So where y'all think the Heat gonna go, man? Y'all think the Heat gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they are. I think they'll definitely give Brooklyn a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll definitely do that. There's, they have matchup problems.
Where are they at right now in the rankings in the playoffs?
I think Miami is like 6, but they're getting healthy.
Miami is in the 8th spot.
Are they in the 8th?
6. Damn.
Yeah, they're getting healthy though.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, Miami's getting healthy. So.
Dog, this is crazy. Philly's 1, Brooklyn 2, Milwaukee 3, Charlotte 4, New York 5th, Atlanta 6, man. Atlanta just been on a surge, man.
Wow.
Yeah, they have. They sure have.
That let you know the first rounds are going to be good.
Yeah.
Who's Atlanta's new coach now? Is it Nate McMillan? That's what I heard.
Yeah, Nate McMillan, the coach.
Okay.
So basically, Nate McMillan told them, look, man, y'all going to make me look good. If not, I'm going to put all y'all up the river.
Y'all help me win. I'm going to take y'all to Magic City.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Magic City, you have to get all the stripper booty you want. I mean, all the nice, wholesome women you want. Hey, keyword, Mr. KC on the wholesome.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. KC, my brother, I told him about the chick we were talking about on the Jalen Rose thing.
Oh, yeah.
He said it before I could say the name. He was like, Maria Taylor? Man, I knocked that talk down, boy.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
he said, I'll eat that tree and be like, Timber!
I'm telling you. For real.
The WNBA player? The chick that played WNBA?
I was crying, dog.
Oh man, I dig her, bro.
He was like, he said, I love a tall chick. I'll knock that tree down. She'll go timber. He's on the king.
I like his thinking.
I like
his thinking play for.
Hey, I was like, how the duck? You gotta go there and tell her make a deal. Let's make a deal.
What team does she play for?
Who?
She played for Vegas. In Vegas?
Hold on. I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, because I can't remember who she played for.
Liz Cambridge. Yeah, you talking about her? She played for Vegas. Australia.
Okay. Yeah, she did play for Vegas. Nick Wright on that one.
Yeah.
And everybody, I'm saying Nick is right. He's not Nick Wright. That's Donzo.
Yeah.
I can't stand that dude, man.
He don't know what he's talking about. Like him and Shaka Smart are the brothers.
He's the main reason why I don't even watch that show. But I like Brandon Marshall, so it's.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall, cool.
Yeah. I wish he wasn't on that damn show. Gotta get that bag, though. Gotta get that bag.
Yeah, man, he got to it. That lame host. She's so lame.
What are you talking about? What coach? I mean, what host?
No, the host on that show they're on with Jalen Rose and everything. Like she come, like she I just don't like her. She's bland and lame on First Things First. She reminds me of Dana Jacobson a little bit.
Yeah.
Just dry.
Talking about Molly?
Ain't got nothing to offer. Don't bring nothing to the table.
Talking about Molly?
No, not Molly. Not big, not the tot ties. No. Fine with
yeah.
She fine where she at.
Although for a second there, shit, it looked like Stephen A was trying to have her put off the show.
Kobe should not have been ball hogging. Kobe wasn't ball hogging, dude. Kobe was averaging almost 10 assists. The problem is they move the pressure. If you know basketball, okay, when you're running the triangle is very slow and it's very methodical. And the triangle consists of not only ball movement, but it's about the pieces moving without the ball. Like you don't stay in one spot. Like if you watch how Rodman broke it down on detail, where he was sitting here at the elbow, he took the defender with him to the perimeter. Michael came from over here to wing and moved to where he was at to form a triangle.
Right.
So once he gets the ball, Mike could either score or he could dish it to somebody. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. You guys don't understand. They full court press damn near the Lakers the whole series. So about time Kobe got down there, the clock was on like 14 or 13 seconds. And Shaq is so goddamn slow that about time he gets in position, 3 or 4 more seconds ran down, and then it's already a shot clock violation.
Yeah. Or a turnover.
Right. Like I get tired of Kobe ball hogging, man. Look, Kobe gonna shoot the shot. He's a weapon. When Michael Jordan was shooting all these damn shots, y'all weren't saying nothing. You know why? Because he was winning. But as soon as Michael would have lost, y'all would have been saying the same thing. He shot the ball too much. It's like, dude, honestly, Michael had the ball in his hand way more than Kobe did. If you want to be honest, Kobe didn't have ball in his hand until after Shaq left. Because the offense ran through Shaq until those last 2 years. They ran around Kobe because Kobe was ready. Kobe was a monster. We didn't know Kobe was that raw. I knew he was that raw, but when Shaq left, that's when I knew it. Shaq was holding this guy back. That's what the problem was. I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why Shaq can't take criticism.
No, Shaq can't do. Shaq has always been soft. This is what I'm saying. This is when I knew Shaq was a hater and he was sensitive. He got mad at Penny for getting Tyra. What's the big forehead girl named Tyra?
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
Because that's a beautiful forehead, dog. You can see your reflection in it when you hear it. You like, yeah, wait.
A beautiful forehead on a beautiful woman, man. I would still take it.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing a Michael Jordan in the room tour. But I'm just like, when Penny, he got jealous, and then he gonna say that Penny was then he gonna try to say Penny was a problem. I'm like, Shaq, Penny don't talk. We had to tap Penny like this. He go like this, like, yeah, I'm good, man. You know, I'm good. Oh, we thought you was dead. We couldn't hear you. I don't get how Penny was. That's what I told people. And then he knocked little Penny over in the commercial. And I'm like, oh God, Shaq, why would you knock the little Penny over? He's just the a-hole. I've never liked Shaq, man. Shaq to me is arrogant. He's a prick. He has an ego. He thinks he's just the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's like, dude, you're not.
Right. Exactly.
And then I argue with these people every day that, okay, if y'all want to say Shaq, he didn't have any centers in his era, right? And y'all saying Wilt didn't have any centers in his era. Why is Wilt numbers 100 times better and they created the game to stop him?
Right.
That don't make sense to me.
Right. I agree with you saying, definitely.
So I don't understand when people just come up here, Kobe's ball hogging and everything. Dude, if Kobe's the number one option, of course he's going to get the ball a lot. Of course he's going to shoot the ball a lot. That's what he's supposed to do.
He's a shooting guard. The objective of a shooting guard is to score and shoot.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody always say that. I argue with my older brother the other day. I told him, dude, Michael used to ball hog too, nigga. Don't be trying to walk around here like Black Jesus won. He wasn't always holy sanctified, nigga. So stop.
That's the reason why he get his ass up against the Pistons for those 3 years.
Right.
He was trusting his teammates.
Right. So I'm
from Chicago, man.
Right. So that's why we argue all the time. I'm like, dog, don't act like it. Don't act like he wasn't hogging the ball either, dog. Like, stop it. Like, Mike is great. If he's your greatest of all time, like I told him, I have no argument. Mike was that dude, but dog, let's stop acting like Mike didn't have flaws, dog. Like, Mike was not.
He had flaws. Yeah.
Mike was not complete yet until he went through his body.
Right.
No, he had to go through fire. You know what I mean? He got refined on the other end. You know.
Exactly.
You know, like I said, all people always say, man. Mike didn't until he had a team. When he was getting beat by the Pistons, he didn't have a team. And until he got a team, right when he had a team in '91, that's when they he started winning. And it's like, dude, the same team that he won with, like I always said, the same team that he won with was the same team he was getting his ass whooped with.
Exactly.
They had that same nucleus for those 3 years.
The only player that wasn't there was Vincent.
Right.
Sam Vincent when he left.
Sam Vincent. Yeah.
Sam Vincent and Brad Zeller. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Then that was it. They kept the same nucleus from 1990, 91, all the way through.
Yeah. And that's all LeBron had to do. If LeBron would have came back that year he lost, he would have been straight in Cleveland. That team was good enough to get him to a chip.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He just didn't trust the process.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
You want to never learn to play in the system.
You let 3 guys who were past their prime run you out of Cleveland.
Ran him out of Cleveland.
2 guys in their early to mid 30s run you out of Cleveland. For real.
All Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, man. That he talking about like his the line, like his mom was smashed. Look, I'd have knocked Delonte out and I'd have went out there and dropped the 100. Y'all like,
Exactly.
top Wilt Chamberlain. Oh no, what is he gonna do? 3 top with it. He was mad. Hey Jim, I told you they shouldn't have been messing with his mama. They should have left her goodies alone, Jim.
Delonte wasn't the only one tapping that.
Yeah,
Barely.
he did on the
We already know what you get down.
Right.
Yeah, that's my joint right there. That's the truth, though, ain't it, Mr. KC? My boy said secret lovers. And Ron Isley behind him. Like, that's where you
Right.
That's my boy.
Right. You already know.
Ron Isley had the grown women. Boy, they were 40 and older just ready. They like, here, Ron, take it. You got it, Ron.
Oh.
Seriously, that's how it is, man. Like, dude, you should have knocked Delonte out and went to drop. You should have dropped the 150. You should have and then you go to the interview and say, "I'm freaking LeBron James." That's what you supposed to do.
Yeah, man. I don't care how crazy that dude is, man.
Right.
Back his head.
Right, man. It's crazy, man.
Man,
it is crazy. I just don't get it, man. It's these athletes, man. They so weak now, man. I just don't understand it, man.
Because they have everything handed to them now. They don't have to work as hard for it.
Right.
They got to work for it.
Right. Oh, Mr. KC, you saw, my bad to switch subjects real quick. Did you see what the Dolphins did? The Dolphins pulled off some nastiness.
Man, I've been talking about it for the last 2 days, bro. Yes.
They traded San Fran traded the Dolphins 2 future first round pick this year, a second, a third round pick to move up to their spot.
Now,
who are they get? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Who they looking at?
The Niners are looking at Zach Wilson from BYU. Some are saying Justin Fields, but I think they're gonna have Justin Fields drop, and that's about it.
And you know who came from BYU before him? Steve Young.
Yeah. That's true, man. Steve was a monster. I mean, the kid looked good, but they overhyping this white boy out of Alabama, Mac. What's his name? Mac Jones.
Yeah, he is not. Yeah, he is not.
They overhyping him. I don't know.
He's way over.
They're
already calling.
Alabama's quarterback.
Yeah, they're already calling him the next Tom Brady and all this. Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah, Sir Bishop, the Lakers coming out the West. I don't want them to, but the league will try to. It depends, man. Like I said, I don't think LeBron and AD are going to be healthy when they get back.
Exactly.
I think it's going to take them a while to get used to one another, And to me, I just don't see it. Like, I see them getting to probably either the semis or the Western Conference Finals, but that's about it.
Yep. Well, the first round.
Right. I hope it's not. They ain't on the first round. They got to get that money because they stuff in the toilets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to watch Jameer and Delonte too, giving quality for like man. Delonte and Jameer was a nasty backcourt.
Yeah, they were.
The St. Joe's.
Duo.
Yeah, those boys.
They made it to the Final Four, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That helped they drop that helped their draft status.
Who that?
Both that backcourt when they came out. Because they did so well that last year together.
Man, they was balling. Jameer Nelson, man, Jameer was balling. Jameer was balling for us, man, before he got hurt. That year we went to the championship.
Yeah.
He was balling like Jameer was looking like an MVP candidate. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we found out we know why he was balling. He was at the lab with LeBron, allegedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was.
You're right.
Yeah, he walked past Mrs. Triple Dub, and he went to go holler at Mrs. P to the E. I can't say the last letter. You know what I'm talking about. And he came back kind of swole. I'm like, this little nigga done got swole. Hold up, I can't run up on him no more asking for it. Give me the money. Boy looks swoller than me.
Yeah, old Jameer, yeah.
He kind of messed the system up too in the finals, coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Clippers or Nuggets. I mean, we would want to see the Clippers or Nuggets, man. But here's the thing, man. The Nuggets and the Mavericks, to me, have the Clippers number. They want to beat them bad.
Mm-hmm. They're like Dallas. Dallas is a very bad matchup problem for the Clippers.
Yes,
They're a bad. Yep. Yeah, they are. They're a bad matchup problem for them.
Yeah. So to me, everybody talking about Utah, are they gonna do something? My thing is, I want to see it. I'm tired of the talk.
Right. Walk the walk.
They don't do it in the regular season. Do it in the playoffs too.
Right. They done disrespected you. They said your mama was giving head in the back alley. They said you soft. They said they went to slap your daddy, made the big piece of sandwich, and had the big chicken, and looked at him like, what? And walked off.
Right.
Y'all supposed to fight, man. What's going on, man? I don't want to hear all that. Well, we know what the league. Of course, we know what the league gonna do. We've been watching it for what, 80 years?
Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm. So we already know what's going on, man. So you ready for that? You ready for that L tomorrow, Mr. KC?
Ah, man, I'm ready for them Wolves to show out tomorrow. I'm ready for them to show out. That's gonna be a good game, man. That's gonna be a real good game.
Man, it's hard, man, because me and my brother, man, we love Michigan growing up. So now it's hard because remember, Florida State, our basketball team sucked back in the day. So we had to find somebody to root for in basketball because we weren't rooting for they sorry ass.
Man, I guess I got that. I guess I gotta go for Michigan now, because Juwan Howard and being from Chicago. So
gotta
keep
that Juwan keep that Midwest going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that Fab Five legacy going, man.
Oh, you saw Q was like, man, I gotta roll Florida State. Damn, he hot. Cause Q love Florida, like my little brother. Like my little brother love Florida. Me and my brother, we love Florida State, and then our oldest brother, he like the Miami Hurricanes. So we be having trash talk.
Yeah, I know y'all definitely be trash talking. Yeah,
Miami, Florida, and Florida State.
I was a Hurricanes fan too. For life, yeah.
Oh, you as a KC?
Yeah. And then I'm so close to Notre Dame.
Hell no.
Everybody's
I could never go to an all-white school.
No, that's the only reason why too.
That's the Dallas Cowboys of college.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. Every year they gonna do it.
Right.
Every year they gotta do it. Shit.
Man, by the time they do it, Jerry gonna be in the casket.
Man, I'm telling you.
All thing they got is they got TV exposure. Notre Dame be on every week.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
telling you.
That's it. Jerry won a Super Bowl so bad. He won a Super Bowl so bad, boy.
He want the Super Bowl. He want the chicks. He want the enchilada. He want the burrito with dip. He want all of it. I know one thing, though, Nick, man. What they doing with Kobe White up there, man?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm gonna name my team no more, man. The Bulls. I made up a doggone. The "Here Comes the Bride" song, for weddings and stuff.
No.
So I made this up. Here come the Bulls. Here comes the Bulls. Here to come and choke the game up like they always do. Here comes the Bulls. Here come the Bulls, man. Here come the Bulls.
Oh man, the damn Bulls, man.
Yeah, man, you gonna ask Grundy about them, man. Yeah, man, you gonna ask Grundy on that.
Man, Grundy gave up on him.
Yeah, he seen the light.
Oh, what?
I was like, what happened to positive Burundi? Man, F that. They suck. That Burundi, boy. I'm telling you, Burundi the only dude who can speak positive to you and make you feel like trash. You all right, bro. Just get up. Next time, just try not to take the L so bad. Like you don't even feel bad about taking a loss. You like, damn, that was some wisdom. That was some wisdom. I'm gonna use that. Thanks, Burundi. No problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Plus, it's his fault that Loyola lost, man. I'm blaming it all on Burundi.
I told you, man. I told him. He asked me yesterday. I said, Burundi, like it was like I wanted Loyola to win, but my head was telling me because I just saw Oregon State. I was like, man, Oregon State got some dogs on their team, dog.
What did they didn't do? Like, what did Loyola didn't do tonight? Like,
to me, they didn't come out. They didn't come out with the same energy as they did when they played Illinois. They didn't come out with that same energy.
Right.
Okay.
Bro, it's like, man, when Burundi said he was going for Loyola, of course, and being from Chicago, I knew it. Burundi level caps, you know what I mean? It's like it had to be it was a cap all the way through, man. It was a cap.
Mm-hmm.
Size caps. Tell him.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. That boy, they'll be capping, boy. That boy, that boy capped so hard, boy. I thought he created the new era.
Yeah, man. Cino want to talk about I'll blame you and stuff. I'm like, what you want to blame me for, man? It's his fault. I was like, matter of fact, no. We all at fault, man. We know.
Cino probably had a bad night, Nick.
And we in the same boat, bro.
I think he lost a lot. I think he lost a lot tonight.
Of course, bro.
He must have.
Man, man. All three of us are from Chicago, so we're in the same boat. We all went to Loyola, so we took that. We all collected. But it's Burundi's fault more so than any one of us.
Hey, Burundi, yeah, it's your fault. Yeah,
it's Burundi's fault.
I'm like, bro, I forgot about the Burundi level caps. You know what I mean? I forgot, dog.
No, we locked my little brother out the house, man. We like, you capping, bye. Locked his ass out. And he like, oh, that's how y'all gonna do me? Hell yeah, you dark ass mother sucker. Get your ass over there. Oh, dude, every time he come into the room, I turn the light off on his ass. And then he'd be like, why you turn the light off? Damn, you still here.
That's just messed up, man.
Damn.
Hell nah.
I'm like, damn. I said, show your teeth, my brother. Thank you.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
Used to piss him off. Now he taller than everybody thinking he real. I said, I'll pick your tall ass up and throw you in the trash can. And take your little your Gerber money.
So take your Gerber money.
Yeah, you can't go drink no Gerber, nigga. You gotta go get your dollar.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go hang it up for the night. You know, I just came in and just
Hell yeah.
I'm going to lay it down too, brother. Y'all be safe, man.
God bless, man.
Yeah.
All right. We do
I'll
this
bet y'all
again.
tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all be safe,
Yeah.
man.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
One love. Yeah,
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming by, man. We is out. Thank you for tuning into the show. And that's all we got. Deezy.